Hi everyone, and welcome to my new channel. I do hope you enjoy it, and I do hope that I can give you many tips to take away with you. Today's video is a really troubling issue for me, and it's a troubling time of the year for pet owners. We call it firework season, and as I do every year, I hope that the loud bangs will be less than last year. But as the season approaches, the activist in me has to come out because, I activate for kindness towards animals, the elderly, parents and young babies, those who have PTSD, and those with sound-sensitive autism, and the list goes on. So, when people turn around and say, medicate your pets, it's not only pets that suffer during this time. So we have to activate for those who suffer during the loud bangs of fireworks. So while we can't control what disrespectful humans will do, we can try to prepare as best we can. The best way to approach something that your pets react negatively to is be prepared. So if your pets react to loud noises like Cammy, you can prepare with it either with going to your vet, and you should be doing that really soon because some medications take time to go into their body, especially with anxiety medications, even with humans. When you take anxiety medication, it takes time to work into your body, so give your pets that opportunity. Cats, being independent creatures, are far more likely to run away in terror and hide away during this time. They don't have the same reaction to anxiety like dogs do. They don't pace around, they don't whine, they don't bark. If they are terrified, they are far less likely than dogs to bother their owners in any way. So you might only realize that your cat is missing on the next day. At this time of the year, it makes sense for pet guardians to be proactive. Take a careful look at your pets and make sure that they are definitely not distressed by sounds of bangs and other fireworks outside. The signs of distress can be subtle enough. For cats, they tend to over-groom themselves. This is what Stig does, and we're constantly struggling with it. This can be likened to anxious humans who chew their nails. Or they may dart around the house and end up hiding under beds and in cupboards. Now, this is not that usual like 4 a.m. in the morning call to my people nonsense that cats tend to do too. This is purely anxiety, and you will actually see it in their body that they are trying to get away. And for me, it's extremely distressing to see. Cats may also nose lick, pant, and gasp when feeling anxious. Perhaps the best way of addressing this is to ask yourself if your cat is behaving in a normal, relaxed manner. If not, then they may be suffering from the fear of fireworks noises or in general loud noises, and you may be able to make them feel more comfortable with some simple steps. The signs that your dog is becoming anxious are more obvious signs, such as whining, crying, shaking, panting, running away and hiding, and together with some more subtle signs such as lip or nose licking, yawning when they're not tired, lifting a paw, turning away. Turning away is a big one because that means they're trying to get away from what is making them scared. Flattening their ears, frowning, tightening around their mouths and tucking away their tail. Also salivating and pacing. So, what can you do? Before fireworks season begins, get your pet microchipped. That microchip is invaluable. If they already are microchipped, check your contact details are up to date. This is really important because it gives you the best chance of being reunited with your cat or dog if they can become spooked and get lost amid the bangs and crashes. Now, a lot of people will blame owners for their pets going missing during this time, and I'm telling you now, accidents happen. Pets will get out. Their owners will try and stop it, but they won't be able to because of that fear. So please don't ever blame a pet owner. Some pet owners are actually trying their very best to ensure that their pets are kept safe, and still they manage to get out. Taking your dog along to a firework display will not help them get over their fear. It's just behaviorally for a pet. They won't get over it. By forcing an animal to do anything that they're afraid of makes them more scared and actually causes more behavior issues. So make sure your dog has a long walk before the fireworks begin and has been outside to use the loo. So you want to feed them early in the day as well, and maybe start doing it a few days before so that they are in a routine, because routine helps with anxiety. Try not to go out while the fireworks are going off. You being there will help them. Stay calm and act normally. Your calm behavior is a mental note to your pets that everything is okay. Now, for me, who has anxiety, I tend to get really anxious when those bangs get off because I'm extremely worried about Nala. She is normally the biggest reactor to loud noises. Being an ex-feral cat, she just gets scared more than our others. And the one night with fireworks, Stig actually started to get reactive. And I found that it was actually due to my anxiety, and he was sitting with me. I actually had to call my husband to come home so that he could take Stig away from me. And once that happened, Stig was absolutely fine again and calm. And once the bangs died down, he could come back to me and he was fine. So yeah, the best thing that you can do is to be as calm as possible and be prepared, because the better you're prepared, the calmer you are, and the calmer space you create for your pets. So perhaps you can plan a self-care evening for yourself and your pets. So you are calm and there's no way that your pets can feed off your anxiety. Give lots of praise for calm behavior. Some people think that if you comfort a nervous or fearful dog, you'll reinforce his fear. But the opposite is actually true. A calming touch or just holding your dog close will make him feel safe. Obviously, talking gently is fine too. It's okay to cuddle and stroke your cat if it helps them relax. However, if your cat hides on top of cupboards or under furniture, leave him alone and don't try to coax him out. This is where he feels most secure. So, what you can do is create a perfect feline hidey hole in his favorite spots. So he finds all the stuff he enjoys there, and that helps him with the fear of the bangs outside. A nice little addition is catnip spray or the real deal and some dry catnip. For cats, you can even improvise with cardboard boxes and bits of string, feathers, ping pong balls, and hidden treats. Hidden treats also work for your dog. And if your dog hides under the bed, where this is probably where he feels the safest, allow him to escape there and don't attempt to force them out. You can always make them a snug den as well and cover it in a blanket. Covering it in a blanket hides all those light flashes that come from the fireworks and makes them feel more comfortable. You can even fill it with old clothing of yours because your smell will make them feel calmer. And remember the treats and toys because your dog needs something fun to do, like a frozen Kong filled with his favorite treats. You can introduce sounds to your pet in a controlled manner by using sound recordings. But yeah, I still wouldn't do that without the advice of a behaviorist. It definitely helps to have a pet-friendly home. So, you've got your snug beds in hidden low-down places, higher perching posts for cats if they are a cat who prefers to go high up. Have your cats know how to use a litter tray and have a litter tray on that evening, so there's no possibility of them getting out. Although I've experienced it firsthand, a Rotti jumping through our lounge window just to get to Fireworks. So I've seen it firsthand and it's horrific. You just can't be there enough for them and do enough for them. So make sure that they are properly safe. Close your curtains and also reduce the noise from outside. You can play music or you can have the TV on to help mask the noise of fireworks. Now, Stig, for example, loves Reiki healing for cats and dogs that I found on YouTube. And there's a cat that actually purrs in it, and he drifts off and totally loves it. So that's a great idea for one. On the evenings you expect fireworks, ensure cats and dogs are safely inside and secure indoors. Close your windows and your cat flaps and doggy doors. It's not a safe time for pets to be out on their own. And please don't get angry with your pets if they happen to make a mess. It's purely anxiety. Even the most well-trained pet can have a mishap on fireworks night. And shouting at them will only cause more behavior issues. So look, if there's a mishap, you just say, it's okay, clean it up, no mess, no fuss. Over, done with. You really don't want to cause them more anxiety than they are already experiencing. And remember that pets hear noises 6 times louder than what we do. So it's exceptionally important that we take care of their hearing and ensure that they are calm and feel safe. If you have established that your pet has a fearful reaction to loud noises, speaking to a communicator or behaviorist can be beneficial. Every pet is different, and somebody with a certificate in behavior will be able to give you tools to assist your pets more effectively than Dr. Google. Going further, a holistic vet may be helpful before deciding to go on the full medicative route. Your pet will be able to have a short-term solution such as a calming diet, a supplement, and medication. And I know even for humans, anxiety sufferers, we can go to the doctor and the doctor may put us on something natural first to see if that works before they up the ante and put us on solid medication. There are 2 Canine Wraps on the market that reportedly help sound-phobic dogs. Now, this is focused on the Tellington Touch method. The original anxiety wrap can be bought. It's a little bit pricey, but you can use a normal elasticated bandage. And I have got an example that I will put up in another video. The design uses acupressure points to reduce stress. And what's fantastic is that this wrap actually works on various animals. You can use it on dogs, you can use it on cats. I've even seen evidence that it was used on a zebra and a giraffe. And yeah, so if that doesn't say it works, I don't know what does. The next thing is a thunder shirt, and those are really helpful to help noise anxiety symptoms. Some need 2 to 3 usages before improvement. And also the wrap, you should only use it for short intervals, especially with more elderly dogs, about 10 to 15 minutes in spurts, and then take it off and see how they do, put it back on, etc. If your pet has a fear of fireworks, don't let them suffer in silence. Observe them carefully, and with simple, thoughtful steps, you should be able to help them through this time of year. If you are worried that your pet is taking a long time to recover from the fireworks festivities, speak to a communicator or behaviorist to help you through their anxiety. A note to those participating in displays. Think about your neighbors and how your revelry might affect pets they have. Think about the people that you are affecting. It's not just pets, it's humans too. There are always public firework displays to attend and other ways you can still have lots of fun and enjoy the season ahead. In my opinion, light displays are the best. So yeah, please keep safe and do your best for yourself and your pets, and let's come out of this fireworks season with minor harm. Thank you so much for listening today. I do appreciate it. Please, would you share this with anybody who has a pet so that they can be prepared, especially new pet owners. Sometimes we tend to not realize that our pets are anxious, like me with Stig. So yeah, let's just be kind to one another, be kind to humans, be kind to pets. Share, like, subscribe. Thank you so much, and see you next time.